You got BWill with TFTV, here with BWill. First and foremost, what do you think about the game?
Man, I thought it was a decent performance. You know, the defense, that's a bad performance by the defense. You're facing a backup quarterback. They don't even have their starting running back in Jonathan Taylor, and they hang 31 on us. Unacceptable. The secondary was atrocious today. You know, it's just not good enough for me, man.
More specifically, what do you think about the second half? The first half, they played really well. What do you think about the second half? And then on top of that, the special teams in the second half?
That special teams is atrocious, man. I had a video TFTV posted a couple of days ago that we graded the special teams, graded everybody. I gave special teams an A. Today they was A for ass. Terrible. I mean, it's A for ass, Ackerman ass. Everybody, we got damn near the best player on our damn team killed today, Stonehouse. I hope he's healthy, but he got killed today. You know, 2 block punts. This shit is ridiculous. It's unacceptable, man. Unacceptable.
You have Tim Kelly into the game, and then you also have the overtime. How do you feel about his play calling?
He started off decent. You know, it still, to me, wasn't the best game that he called. It's better than what he's called over the last couple of weeks, but it's still way too conservative for me, man. We're going into the future now. Levis is obviously going to be our future quarterback. Let him sling it. Let him throw the ball, 30, 35 times. I know the offensive line ain't the best. Move the pocket. You don't have to sit there stationary in the pocket. Move the pocket. Let Levis get out of the pocket and make plays. He's got a strong arm. I want to see that. I don't want to see us running the ball 30 times a game. This shit, it's not 1992. It's 2023. Pass the damn ball. I want to see Levis sling it, just like a lot of people have said on these interviews.
4-8, correct?
4-8.
4-8. Definitely underperforming. First 3 quarters of the year. What do you think the expectation is for the rest of the season? Playoffs is probably out of the picture, so what's the reason to come to any more Titans games?
Shit, the reason is I love the damn Titans. You know, that's my reason, and I could probably speak for a lot of other fans, but for the rest of the year, what I probably want to see is just the young guys a little more. I want to see Levis with the ball in his hands, throwing the ball at least 30 times a game at the very minimum. I want to see him get put in these situations as he's going to be in next year when we have $100 million in cap space that we're going to spend, and hopefully we draft a damn left tackle in Fashanu or Alt. So I want to see him get those reps now. The 2-minute, I want to see him. We got to be aggressive. Let him do his thing. You know, we're going to need him to have these reps and have this experience that he gets this year, next year when it actually counts. Of course, it counts now, but we're playing with house money right now. I want to see him next year where he's not been put in a situation for the first time in the NFL. So put him in those situations now. Challenge him now. Challenge these young players like Tajay Spears, the young players on defense. Challenge them now. This is what this year is. It's a free hit. We got a free hit for 3 or 4 more games, 5 more games for the rest of the year. Get these guys experience, put them in these situations where they'll be ready for next year, man.
It's a very physical game. One thing I noticed, Derrick Henry was injured for pretty much overtime in the fourth quarter. Very physical game. What do you want to see from Derrick Henry? Should he come back immediately, or how would you proceed with Derrick Henry after today's game and with the rest of the season?
So Henry got hurt, and I want him to take his time to get healthy, man. Because when Spears came in and played today, we need to get it back behind Spears because he hasn't had this workload. He's got to be eased into it. But when he got the workload and the touches today, he looked damn good. He moved the ball. He's averaging, going into this game, he was averaging 5.1 yards per touch. We saw that today. He broke off a long run in overtime. He's a threat coming out the backfield. He allows us to modernize this offense a little bit, and that's what I want to see. You know, I want to see more Spears, and I think this would be a good opportunity. I hate that Henry's hurt, but it'll be a good opportunity for us to see what Spears has to offer because I think he's going to be the future back for the next 2 or 3 years at the very least.
Had over 80 yards in penalties. You speak about Mike Vrabel, the Patriots way. What do you think about the execution for today, the discipline today? Give a grade on Mike Vrabel.
So the execution wasn't bad today. You know, I don't think it was bad today. I think the penalties is really what killed us. We're having way too many penalties defensively on third down. It's killing us. You know, we'll be in third and manageable. We'll get a good stop. Defense will make a good play, and then we'll get a penalty, and it just gives them a first down.
That was in overtime.
It was all damn game.
On Murphy Button, holding call.
That was soft.
Yeah.
That was a soft call.
And then he gets torched right after for the game.
Right. That was a soft call, and the refs weren't the best, but we can't blame the damn refs. We done lost 8 games this year. It ain't the refs' fault. Defense and offense, we had way more, at least 3 or 4 false starts again today.
On a quarterback sneak.
Third and short down at the goal line, we have a false start. It's killing us. Penalties are killing this team, man. And it starts with Mike Vrabel at the top. This team has got to get more discipline. You know, that's something that he prides himself on. I'm not seeing the discipline on the field on Sundays. I'm seeing it in press conferences and shit when we're talking about it. I'm not seeing it on Sundays. I want to see it on Sundays.
Who do you not want to see? Last question. Who do you not want to see in the Titans jersey again after today's performance?
shit, I don't want to see Mike Vrabel in a Titans polo. That's what I don't want to see. I can't even blame the players really, and I really don't want to blame Mike Vrabel and have him gone after this year or this game, because I don't want to have him gone after this game. We need to get them picks from the Patriots. But, you know, I think he's the problem. And like I said, for the rest of the year going on out, just want to see them young players, man.
Here we go, man.